Day Repeat Day is a game by Kimmo Lagnen, and on the surface it's a match 3 game with occasional moments of life sim in the middle. But this is a game that made me feel things, and I was not expecting that, I was not prepared for it, even though I'd read things and that was part of what appealed to me. I still didn't think that it would go the way it did. But the core of the game is a bunch of match 3 puzzles. How it works is you work for this company who ships out products, and the way that you sort what you're sending out and the way you arrange it is through the match 3 puzzles. So, little tenuous, but I get it. It's a way of giving something more gameplay and a way to give you a breather in between and let you have thinking time. Because a lot of the game does involve this kind of screen that you can see behind me, technology, whereby you're contacting co-workers or friends and sometimes people in the media because the company you work for isn't that great. And over time, they're replacing people with AI. And it becomes this thing of how much do you want to give yourself to the company? How much do you want to bring that all down? How much do you just want to put your head down and support your family? Because all of these things are things that a lot of us fight with. Many of us are stuck in jobs that we'd prefer not to be doing, but we need to pay the bills. There's a lot of media that I've consumed recently and in the past that I think I'm going to pivot off from this and talk a lot more about, but maybe sort of spaced out so it's not just all in one go. But I love this kind of thing, where the corporate machine is looked at very analytically, very critically, and in a way that gets people thinking, do I want to be part of the problem or part of the solution? And I know that's something that's bandied around so much. But then this takes a very different turn. I always put at the start of videos, spoilers ahead, etc., where it's relevant. And I normally only do this for new things, like really new things, and kind of high-profile things as well. But for this, I really do implore you not to watch much further if you haven't played it, because what I'm about to say will break apart the whole secret of the game. So this is your warning. I'm giving no more after this point. So in this game, all of this story, all of these issues you have, all of this soul-searching, I guess in some ways, leads you to the point of realization that you are an AI. Some of the people you contact, like I mentioned earlier about the media, will guide you down a certain path, but you have to have a passcode. And if you're like me, where you spot patterns, I noticed things like the first number was a company or something like that, and I was like, okay, I'm noting down a number that I see on this page repeated, which I think was 9. And it was first order, sorry, for the books. But you get a code, and if you give this code to the right person, they will reveal that actually you were the AI. I mean, technically everything else was arguably AI, but it was all programmed in to make you go down a certain path. Now, the company that this person works for, the outside company, wanted just a very simple machine that could just do tasks. But the person you contact on the outside of the system wanted it to have goals and aspirations. It wanted it to be more human than just an AI. And that obviously led them to a clash with them. So it's very much this theme of clashing with those above who just want things done, looking at, the financial benefits, not the philosophical or technological benefits of this. And you're left with a choice to either go into a sort of robot body that's been built for you, or some kind of avatar that you can use in the real world and live out your hopes and dreams as this sentient AI, or just accept it and just finish the program. Just, that's your life over, as though nothing happened. I, of course, went for the, give me a body. And I would be interested in a sequel where you get to live as the person with the body. But I understand that would be a very different type of game, and this is a very independent developer who doesn't have the resources probably to do that yet. But I hope they would if it's something they want to do. However, if they want to do these weird genre mashups that make you think and make you feel, go for it. I've always said with things that have branching endings, I will do one playthrough. There are minor exceptions, but mostly it's one playthrough. And yeah, my playthrough was the take down the system, get my freedom, become more human, and go and live in the world. That's my canon ending, if you will, and I think it is the more hopeful and positive ending. Now, some people out there might think that that's really bleak because you just a program in a robot body has that a life, but at least you're getting the opportunity, and that's the thing that was lacking before. But yeah, Day Repeat Day is a match 3 game that made me think things and feel things, and I'm happy for it. I really recommend anyone and everyone having a look at it if you can. It's pretty damn cheap, so just go for it, and let me know what you chose and if you figured out the puzzle. But until next time, as always, thank you for watching, and take care. And are you sure you're human?